Hey, it's my favorite day of the week. It's Flexy Friday. Oh, sorry, sis. So we've got a good workout for you to really hit that upper body. Get those sexy flexy arms. So we're starting off with a warm up. We've got 60 seal jacks, 6 inchworms, 25-foot crab walk, 10 thoracic rotations, and a 25-foot bear crawl. I just wanted to point out for these things where I'm like 25 feet of this, 25 feet of that, you can definitely just do them in whatever space you have. The idea is you hit it for about 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds or so for those movements, right? All right, let's get into it. Starting with 60 seal jacks. These are really fun. They're like traditional, a little bit more fun than a traditional jumping jack. So you keep your arms in front of you and you're gonna back and forth like this, like a seal. You can like a seal if you want to. Something like that. And then we're gonna get into 6 inchworms. We've done these before. We're gonna skip the push-up here because we've got lots of arm work later. 6 inchworms, walk it out, walk it back in, stand up tall, walk it out to a plank, walk it back in, stand tall. Then we're gonna do a 25-foot crab walk. Stacy hates these, so I'm not gonna do them. So crab walk, crab position, you're gonna walk backwards. If you really wanna make it challenging, you can try to do crab walk in the other direction. And then we're going to do 10 thoracic rotations. So we're going to go 10 each way on this. You're going to get down on your knees and your elbows, and you're going to bring one elbow up towards the ceiling. Just twist as far as your back will let you. 10 each direction. Nice work, Stace. And then from here, we're going to do a 25-foot bear crawl. We've done these before too. So quadruped, going forwards, feel free to go backwards, makes it a little more challenging. And that is our warm-up. We'll go through that, I think I said 2 to 3 times, just nice 5-minute warm-up, get the blood flowing. All right, let's get after this Friday workout. We're gonna start it off with accumulating 10 wall walks. Then we're getting into 4 by 6 skull crushers or tricep push-ups, followed by 3 by 10 flies, and then 3 by 12 goddess arms, my favorite movement. And then we're gonna hit the bicep curls, 4 times 10, and then dips, 2 by 10 dips, followed by some foam rolling. All right, Stacy's gonna demo the wall walks here for us. So this is standard wall walk. You're gonna lay flat on the ground. Your thumbs are gonna be right next to your chest here. You're going to push up into that kind of a plank position. Then you're gonna start walking your feet up the wall. As you walk your arms towards the wall, touch your nose and walk it back out. Points of performance on that wall walk is to keep your core embraced. Don't let that lower back dip. Keep it nice and tight. Stacy's doing an awesome job. Couple of variations with this. You don't have to move your arms or your legs in a walking position. You can just hop up onto that wall, right? One leg up on the wall and just kind of stay in that position and come back down. Awesome. Yep. So you can go as high as you want to with these wall walks. You don't have to walk all the way to the wall. I know for some people getting upside down is uncomfortable. You can also do this with a box. So get comfortable, in that upside down position, put your feet up on a box, or you could do it the opposite way and you have your hands on a box and you just walk your legs out and back in. Whatever you're comfortable with this. This is just a really good way to get your arms nice and warm, your core nice and engaged. So the goal is to accumulate 10 of those wall walks. Next up, we've got 4 by 6 skull crushers or tricep push-ups. Stacy's gonna show you what the skull crusher looks like. So with the weight, if you've got one, you can also use a soup can if needed. You're gonna lay flat on your back. You're gonna push your arms directly up, and you're gonna bend at your elbows. Pull that weight towards your head. This is why it's called the skull crusher. Don't actually crush your head with it, and then bring it back up. This is really great for your triceps. You're really gonna feel that burn back here. You can even go a little bit beyond your head with that, Stace. Doesn't have to go directly to your forehead. There you go. And then bring it back up. If you do it this way, where you go past your head, you're going to feel a little bit in the lats. Yeah? Yeah. So that is the skull crusher. If you prefer, you can flip this over. We can do some tricep push-ups. This is really going to hit your triceps a little bit more directly. So like a regular push-up, but you're going to put your hands in this kind of triangle position, much closer together. This is how you're going to hit the triceps with these push-ups. So with the arms close together, traditional push-up. If you want to make these more challenging, go ahead, pop your feet up on a box or elevate them somehow so that you're in an angled position and do those tricep push-ups that way. You'll really get a good burn. Next up, we've got flies. A couple of options for flies. You can do these on the ground, or you can do them on a bench if you've got a bench available. I recommend a little bit lighter weight than you think you're going to need with these. Soup cans are excellent. Stacey's got 5-pounders here, so if you're going to do these on the bench, you're going to send your arms directly out. You've got a slight bend in your elbow, and then you're going to open those arms up. Just go to in line with your shoulders, maybe not quite that far. Feel that little bit of stretch there. These are tough, aren't they, Stace? Yep. And again, you can do these on the ground. So if you're on the floor, a little bit different angle. You're gonna come straight out. I would not go all the way down to the ground. Keep that little bend in your arms. Would you like your soup cans? Oh, soup cans, yes, thank you. Those are your fly options. One more option we've got with a band. If you've got somewhere you can wrap a band around. I'm gonna use this bench for reference. Let's say you've got a rig, you can wrap it around the rig. And you're just going to take that band on either side and you're going to standing flies. Alright, next up we've got goddess arms. This is my favorite movement. I love this so much. I don't know what these are actually called, but somebody referred to them as goddess arms, and I've loved them ever since. So you can do these standing or you can do them kneeling. Stacy has never done these before, so she's learning right along with me today. All right, so with your weight, you're gonna elbows tucked in at your side, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna push that weight out so that your arms are directly out and back in. This is a nice and controlled movement. And I am telling you, after 3 sets of 12, you're really gonna feel these. Those are your goddess arms. Next up, we've got, sorry, that's okay, bicep curls. Couple options for your bicep curls here. Again, we can use our soup cans or we can use our dumbbells. And you're gonna take your, in a supine position, arm palms up, and we're going to curl. We're gonna go one at a time with these. And I want you to hit 10 reps with each arm. So if you want to do all on one arm, or you can alternate for a total of 20. We're going to go through that 4 times. Really get those biceps burning. There is an option to do this with a band as well. This is actually how I prefer to do them because you can make it as, you can adjust the resistance as needed. So grab that band and you're just going to hit those biceps. It does make it a little bit different because you'll notice my palm is facing this direction, so it's more of a hammer curl when I'm doing it with a band. You're still gonna hit those biceps for sure. All right, finally we're gonna hit the triceps one more time. We're gonna go into some dips. So we're gonna do this 2 times through of 10 dips. So if you've got a chair, or if you've got a box, if you've got a bench, you can do these on the stairs. Whatever you wanna do, we're just gonna get that dip. So, I'm gonna use this bench. So with my bench, I am going to a couple different options here to make it a little more tough or a little more easy. Knees bent is going to be your easier position. And you're going to dip down to, you can see my, what's that one, the humerus bone is parallel to the ground. I don't want to go much lower than that and put too much strain into that shoulder joint. If this does hurt your shoulder joint, you don't have to go that full range of motion. If you want to make it a little more challenging, pack those legs out straight. Then you've got more weight that you're holding. Those are your dip options. So that's your Flexy Friday. Your arms are going to be feeling this one. Hopefully not. They shouldn't be painful. They should be sore, right? So that's our Flexy Friday. Make sure you foam roll. Make sure you're stretching. A really good stretch that I like to do after flies and biceps. Slack, put one arm out. I don't know what this is called. I think it's like a scorpion. Scorpion, there we go, scorpion. You get a really nice stretch in both your bicep and your chest. Make sure you hit both directions.
Or I just made it up.
It could be. We did that lat stretch the other day where you put your arms on the bench. That's a good one to hit today. You stretch out those lats, those triceps. Take a couple minutes to just get nice and cool down. And that's our Friday workout. Don't forget your snacks.